Hi family, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Today I'm going to be doing a full face makeup tutorial and I'm going to be showing you how I achieved the look using just one palette for my eyeshadow and also contour. If you are interested in this tutorial, then stay tuned. But before I continue, I'll really appreciate it if you give this video a like and also subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out anytime I upload a new video. So let's get into the tutorial. Hi family, so I already did my eyebrow off camera and as you can see it's looking good. Now I'm going to be using my Huda Shine Professional Makeup 3-in-1 palette and I'm going to be picking a color from that palette to use as my eyeshadow base. After I've chosen it, I'm going to be applying it on my eyelid and I'm going to be using my brush to blend it. After I've blended it, I'm going to be following up with my beauty blender and I'm going to make sure that I blend it in order to avoid caking. That is the very first way to avoid caking on your eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be using this maroon color eyeshadow from my 7Co Professional Makeup palette and I'm going to be applying it on my outer corner, the outer corner of my eyelid, and I'm going to be brushing it towards the inner corner of my eye. That is the best way to apply eyeshadow. You apply from the outer corner towards the inner corner. And then you blend and blend and blend. Now I'm going to be picking this brown color from the same palette and I'm going to apply it on the top part of my eyelid and I'm going to blend it so that it won't be noticed that there are two colors applied there. I'm going to blend and blend and blend. After that, I'm going to be picking this peach color foundation from the same eyeshadow palette and I'm going to applying it on the middle part of my eyelid in order to give my eyeshadow like an ombre look. And I'm also going to blend it in very well. After that, I'm going to be picking a black eyeshadow color from the same 7Up Makeup Professional palette and I'm going to be applying it on the outer corner of my eye where I applied the maroon color. And now I'm applying this black color in order to give the maroon color like a darker shade. You all know the key to having a popping eyeshadow is to mix the eyeshadow in such a way that it pops, if that even makes sense. So I'm doing the same thing, blending from the outer corner towards the inner corner of my eye. Still blending, blending, blending. Now I'm going to be using this whitish eyeshadow color and I'm going to be applying it on the inner corner of my eye and I'm going to blend it in very well. So guys, I went head to do the other side of camera. And now I'm going to be using my Silk matte lipstick, and I'm going to be using it to line my eye. I'm going to be giving my eye a wing. I love lining my eye in a wing. I'm just going to wing it. You know, yeah, we're flying. After I'm done lining it, now I'm going to be moving into applying my foundation, and I'm going to be using my Pure and Soft face wipe to wipe away all the eyeshadows that might have fallen on my face when I was applying it. I love applying my foundation on a clean skin. And I'm just going to clean my face and everything to take away the product, the eyeshadow that has fallen on my skin. After that, I'm going to be picking my classic makeup, perfect mattifying face primer, and I'm going to be applying it on my face. I'm going to be putting little amount on both of my cheeks, my chin, and also my forehead. Then I'm going to be using my hands to blend it into my skin. If you want a flawless foundation, you will have to blend your primer and allow it to sit on your skin and dry. Do not just apply your foundation immediately after applying your face primer. Now I'm going to be using my Tara foundation, and I'm going to be mixing it with my Jaclyn Baby Matte foundation. So I noticed that the foundation I've been using is no longer my shade or my tone. So I'm going to be mixing the Tara foundation and the Jaclyn Baby Matte foundation. And this is what I got from mixing the two together. Now I'm going to be applying some of the foundation on my face, and then I'm going to be using my beauty blender to blend it. The first rule of getting a flawless foundation is blending. So you have to blend your foundation and allow it to sink into your skin. Therefore avoiding caking or breaking after you might have been done with your makeup. And I'm just blending and blending and blending the foundation. After I'm done blending my foundation, I'm going to be picking the same palette I use for my eyeshadow, and I'm going to be picking a color from there, and I'm just going to be contouring under my cheekbone. It's amazing how you can use one palette to do multiple things like eyeshadow, contouring, highlighting. And I'm going to be blending it. I make sure to blend upwards as I contour my face. Blending downwards is just going to be dragging your face downward, but blending it upward, it's actually going to be giving your face like a lift. After I'm done contouring, I'm going to be picking a color from my Buddha Shine palette. I'm going to be using it to highlight my face. After I've applied it, I'm going to be using my beauty blender to blend it. And now I'm done blending my highlighter, and I'm going to be using my Benign Luxury powder in the shade Banana, and I'm going to be baking. Yes, I'm going to be baking my face. I'm just going to apply it, and I'm going to allow it to sit on my skin while I do other things on my face. Now I'm going to be using a brown eyeshadow from the eyeshadow palette I used to contour my face, and I'm going to contour my nose. I love contouring using eyeshadow rather than using the liquid because I tend to spread it all over the nose. Instead of contouring, I just spread it all over. So I prefer this method than the liquid method. After I've contoured my nose, I'm just going to wipe away the excess powder I used to bake. I'm just going to blend and spread everything all over my face. After that, I'm going to be using my black opal finishing powder, and I'm going to be using it to blend everything together. I'm going to be applying it on my chin, my cheek, my forehead, all over, just kind of blending everything together. I'm going to blend and blend. I'm still blending, guys, blending off the excess product. After I'm done blending, I'm going to be picking a shimmerish color from the eyeshadow palette I used for my contour and also eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using that shimmer color to highlight my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and also my chin. I love using this shimmerish color to highlight my cheekbones, my nose, because I feel like it suits my color. It suits my skin. After that, I'm going to be applying some of my Benign Luxury powder on my eyebrow, and I'm going to blend it out. After that, I'm going to be using a brush to brush it in order to avoid creasing. And I'm going to be using the same brush to brush my eyelashes. I won't be applying falsies to it because I feel like I need to allow my eyes to rest. These past few days I've been wearing falsies for weddings, programs, So now I'm letting down my hair, and then I'm going to be moving into lining my lips. I'm going to be using this brow eye pencil to line my lips. And when I'm done, I'm going to be using my Romantic May matte lip gloss, and I'm going to be applying it on my lips. After that, I'm going to be using my hand, and I'm going to be blending the lip gloss until I get my desired color, giving it like an ombre look. I know some people might see what I'm doing kind of gross, but I'm telling you, if you try it, you are going to realize that I'm doing a good thing, because I'm blending my lip in order to avoid it sitting on my lips. I love Romantic May lip gloss. So guys, this is it. I hope you enjoy it. I'll really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below if you love this video. That's it. Thank you guys.